Hi, I'm Healing Means. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a backyard shenanigans video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a view of my living room window. I'm just watching some birds eat through all of the seeds that I was intending on collecting myself. They are about the size of sparrows, but they have some red coloring to them. I'm not exactly sure what type of bird, but it is a very nice view. I have also relocated one of the hummingbird feeders. So now I can see 3 hummingbird feeders from this window, and then I can see 1 hummingbird feeder and 1 regular bird feeder from another window. Now there are seeds in that other bird feeder, but these birds, I guess they prefer to have these fresh seeds. So here I had a bunch of root vegetables and some leafy greens, and I kind of just let everything go to seed. I do have some carrots that I'll be harvesting soon, but for the most part, I guess I'm just feeding the birds. But this is very nice and relaxing. I'm sitting here in my living room with a cup of tea. Sometimes I drink a cup of coffee, watching YouTube videos or editing my own videos. I like to have all of the windows open just so I can take a look outside and see what's going on. And I normally see a lot of birds. I see hummingbirds, I see butterflies. We do have a lot of crows around here too, so I see that. But like I said, it's just very calming and relaxing. I usually have the windows open to let the breeze come through, and it's just very nice. And y'all, these birds are just going to town. I watched them for about 15 minutes before I decided to grab my camera and just record them for a few minutes. I wasn't sure if they were gonna fly away, but I don't think they see me, so that helps. And then of course the zoom feature on the camera also helps. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. Sometimes growing a garden is not all about feeding me. Sometimes it's also about feeding the animals and the little critters and creatures in the garden, in the neighborhood, in the environment. And by feeding these birds, you know, I'm also attracting them to eat some of the pests that I have. So little white flies or some of the caterpillars and the worms, things that I don't like in my garden, these birds will eat them. I also have lizards in my garden and just some other predators that I know will take care of the pest. Kind of creepy, kind of scary, but also helpful at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this video. Subscribe, comment, and share. Bye.